I've never known a morning, I've never felt alone.
Many people say that it's Charlie Chaplin was a silent film star, and how can we have a musical? Well, in the beginning of the show, the music comments on his beginning life when he was young, and he and his brother had experienced so many hardships as their mother was ill and their father was not with them.
Charlie, come back in and talk to her. I can't see her like that. It's still Mom. I have a talent, and that talent could be my way out. What are you talking about? Well, Carno said to come on Friday, and, well, we could rehearse until then. And what about Mom? We're brothers, right? Where I go, you go, right?
And then it goes on to the time when he comes to Hollywood and begins to become a film star and eventually his own company. And there are many songs that just tell the story in a deeper way.
Good evening and welcome to Just Another Day in Hollywood. I'm Hedda Hopper. Tonight, we're going to have a look behind the facade of Tinseltown. And what better place to start than with someone we all love, Charlie Chaplin. The adorable little tramp is the image we all see on the screen. But have you ever wondered what's behind that famous image?
Just another day in Hollywood.
Just another ingenue.
Just another day in Hollywood. Sweet, young and pretty, with sensuous eyes.
But inside that beauty, scandals arise.
It's just another day in Hollywood.
It's a lot of pressure, especially, you know, being one of the first schools to do it. You know, it's like we have a reputation to live up to just as Parker and to live up to this beautiful show, and of course, the legacy of Charlie Chaplin.
He was also an amazing physical comedian. So what was it like for you to play this character physically?
Yeah, pantomime is like a whole different kind of ordeal, and like being able to dance definitely helped in the pantomime process because you really have to it's completely acting with your body. You have to make sure that you're coming off as the character that you want to, and he's very specific in all the things that he does. I guess this is the part where I admit I was wrong. I've never done that before.
At the beginning of the rehearsal process, we watched a documentary about his entire life, and that really gained a new perspective on how to portray some of these characters.
Hey, little man, you want the world to love you, and you've done all you can to make the world love you, and I have always been, and I will always be the one who's there when you call, when your name they can't recall. My brother's keeper is who I was then. My brother's keeper is who I am.
Wow.
These are high school
I know. I say it and I say it and I say it and I say it. It's hard to believe these are high school kids. It's an amazing production, and it's a very rarely ever produced show, especially for high school. It's just been released as you know for non-professional theater companies. And
Parker's one of the first to do it.
It is one of the first schools ever to get that's going to be producing the show, and it's a really difficult musical to do. And you see, it's you know they're showing the old black and white movies of some of his of Charlie Chaplin's films on the stage at the same time as doing the musical, so it's really a beautiful piece of theater.
And they have quite a program down there. They have some endowment?
They just made an announcement. Unfortunately, we didn't have time to show you, but they got an announcement. They received an endowment to actually have the kids will get to actually take theater classes as part of the curriculum instead of it being after school. So they'll be accredited. They can take music and dance and theater and work for sets and costume and lighting design.
And get credit.
And get credit for it as part of their school credit for the school starting next year.
That's amazing.
Good for them.
Yeah, which is wonderful. And it shows because some incredibly talented kids are coming out of Janesville.
And just remember, it's not this weekend.
That's right.
It's
But get
next
tickets
weekend.
now because they sell out
Here we
quickly.
go. It's Chaplin the Musical, Janesville Parker High School, March 6th, 7th, 13th. 13th and 14th at 7, and March 8th and 14th at 1. Tickets are at Voight Music and Canapton Music Connotes. I love that place. And they also have the box office the day of the show.
And you get your conditions there, too.
Next week.
Next week, it's The Sound of Music at Edgewood High School.
Your
my alma mater. Yes, indeed.
Looking forward to that. Thanks, Michael.
Thanks, Michael.
Happy birthday,
Thank you,
Mark.
sir. Thank you. Still to come before tomorrow is Rare Disease.